I know I only did a tour of the craft room a short while ago, but this month's Let's Get Organised is a craft room tour. There are a few little things that have changed since the last tour, but I thought I'd, still take part. So let's flip the camera and I'll show you a few things. So this is the desk with my, where are we? So today's sketches, all my sketches and photos all printed out. That's a collection I've just been playing with. We won't look over there because it's a mess. So this is where I craft. I've got my iPad and my Alexa show there. And then we turn around and we've got my aircon unit, which is currently sticking out the window. Behind me are the collections. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. So these are collections. These things have got like big stuff. So where to next? I've got one of everything. So that's in a big box. I've got a Hey Little Magpie nest box, which has got the printed instructions to layouts I've not done yet. And then I've got an empty box. And then these are all Vicky Bootin. Got some Cocoa Vanilla. They're all Simple Stories. They're all Page. And we've got Amy Tan, which that one I've got on my desk at the minute goes there. Wish them out. These are Western boxes, 12 by 12 if you're in the UK. And these are the shelf inserts they were doing for them. So they do 4 boxes each. They are card. Holiday albums are down here, are the black, gold and silver ones. And my magenta ones start in 2022 and 2023. And then that down the bottom is like me spare extra stuff for me IKEA Skadis and some other little storage bits that I don't need to get my hands on. And we won't look along the top of the shelves because that's a mess and he's sorting. So here, this is what I was showing you last month with my ink storage that's changed recently. So all my ink pads are in there, totally Tiffany bags on there. I need to swap my Stampin' Up ones around, so a full bag's on the bottom. These are I or M design 2 compartment drawers from Amazon, and I've got my JD 3D print from Hey Little Magpie, and I think I've got some shenanigans as well this side. And then this side are all my Bramble Fox. These are also M Design or I Design DVD boxes. These are all like for fridges, but I use them for my craft room. I've got Mambi stickers and Ali Studio puffies in here, and then all like my embroidery threads and forces are this side. These as well, I got questions last time about these. These are, where I've got one that's normal. These are these IKEA shelf dividers for the Kallax, which split a cube in half. But what I did was I marked how tall they need to be. So to go over my stamp storage, I'll show you this properly in a minute. I marked how tall they needed to be for that kind of thing, or 6 by 12s on the side. And so they're the original holes there, and Mr. Ding screwed extra holes for me to lift the shelf up. So that's what they are. This is like my rotary stamps and other stamps in one of these 2 compartment divider drawers. And then I've got loads of stamps in here which really need sorting out. Sorry, I wasn't showing you what I was looking at then. So my stamps are all in here. So DLS, Catherine Pooler, Jen Scow, Stamp Market, Felicity Jane, Pink Fresh, all my American crafts, all in there. They are in Avery L 5x7 folders. And then my Ellie Studio and scrapbook.com and all and create and everything else are in that side. Down here I've got all my bits for my We Are Memory Keepers badge maker, which is on my desk, and the punch board, the numbers and letters. I've got the blue one, I've not got the pink one yet. Some bits of ribbon there. This is where, so, whoa, I nearly knocked them off again then. So these, which I have, my sponges, my Distress Oxide in. When they all fell off and landed on the floor, this is where they've ended up, just all in here. So I need to sort that out and put them back into their boxes. And then any Stampin' Up, I've got rid of most of my Stampin' Up inks, stamps, but the ones that I think I can use in scrapbooking, I still have, and they're in there. I have these. So these are Western boxes as well. This is 2 stacks for IKEA Collect that they sell, and it's UKA5 and DL. So I've got different things organised in them, and I've got 2 sets of them. And then all my extra adhesives are all in there, and that drawer needs sorting out. And my stickers and other alphabets are in there that aren't in collections anymore. My punches are in these food storage boxes from the range. I don't think they sell them anymore. I actually got the last they had. I used to have a lot more in them. As you can see, I've got a big pile on top of the shelves, but I kind of changed what I was doing. And then we come, so the bottom half of the Kallax are the shelf dividers with the drawers from those cloth drawers. So I've got my 12 by 12 stencils and my Mink folders in there. All my Vicky Boot and pre-made backgrounds in there. Diamond painting stuff and my airbrush in there. This is my paper scraps. This is my leftover from bits of paper kits I put together for 30 days of sketches, and for me to dig back into them. I've got my We Are tools in there, my Stampin' Up tools in there, photos in there, card making stuff in there, and just junk in the others. And then if I print sketches and like my calligraphy stuff's all in there. Then we've got, let me move the chair out the way, let me pause. If you've ever heard me refer to my mixed media wall, this is my mixed media wall. It goes behind my sewing machine. So I've got my sewing machine and all sewing machine stuff behind it. Big tub of gesso that I've had since the range opened in Warrington, so that's years old and still going. Acrylic paints, Lindy's that need sorting out. All my different sprays and brushos, and I've just made room there, so I've got some Hero Art sprays coming. These are Lindy's powders all down here, and then over here I've got my Artist Loft paints and my Tim Holtz tray. I've got different texture pastes, Vicky Booting ones and all sorts. All my Vicky Booting paints are up there as well. Watercolour paints, random Distress refill that I never buy that I bought, and gesso from Vicky Booting. Right, I keep calling these perfect pearls. They're not, they are liquid pearls. They dry like Hershey's Kisses. They don't go lovely in self-leveling little domes like Nouveau's. I've also got some scrapbook.com pops. So that's all my Nouveau's and my liquid pearls. Then I've got my Vicky Booting crayons, my gelatos. Neo colour, they're a bit like gelatos. Vicky Booting gel pens I've never used. That's Wink of Stella, some acrylic paints, blending brushes, and then painty stuff and watercolour pencils. So that's my mixed media wall with sewing machine in front of it. I then have this cart from Storage for Crafts, and these are like true 12 by 12 wide, and if you were to put papers with their branding strips on, you will not get your fingers down, you'll not get them out. So this is all American Crafts. So it's my white and my black card and my Vicky Booting. I then got other mixed media card in here. So this is stuff that Hey Little Magpie sells, that I've got from Brandon Bull Fox and Birds with Feather kits when I've been to retreats. Foam, random foam, and then grey board, chipboard. I've sort of like my other paper mediums. These are all my bits for my button press, bits for my foil quill for my scan and cut, and then for the Mink. And then that's all my other bits for scan and cut. And then random papers that I've got left over from like Stampin' Up, and just the odd paper from different manufacturers. All my coloured cards from like Hip Kit and Stampin' Up, and I think there's some stuff in there from create and craft as well. This is my Hit Kit Christmas stuff and my Hit Kit everything else. And then behind this, I've got some layouts that need putting away down there. I've got my Tim Tins, my Distress, and then spare foams and stuff. My Bramble Fox templates, your Memory Keepers rulers. That's why it won't fit in that drawer. All my extra pairs of scissors. You not believe how many pairs of scissors I've got. Then my stamping stuff and my embossing and my blocks are on here. Some more wet adhesive there. Stationery stuff down there with my soda stream and my scent seed burner. My mink is there. Layouts that won't fit on my layout shelf that are on the current month. I keep all the current month layouts out. And then my layout wall, which is the first 12 days of 30 days of sketches, with day 13 to 16 on that pile there. Oh, my Rascog is here, which has all my die cutting embossing folders, and then I've got my project tray here, which has got something that needs working on. That's it. Oh, under my desk I've got more storage boxes, and that's my Stampin' Up card. My stencils are down there. I'll show you from the front, but I'd have to move the Rascog. So my stencil tray, all my stencils are in there. And I think that really is it this time. Thanks for watching. Bye.